Have you ever asked yourself, how tall are the main six? Are they the size of a real pony or are they shorter? And they age just like human beings or they grow old faster? My Little Pony never revealed this information, but they hinted it a lot. And today, I will show you guys answers to these questions. Hey beautiful people, I'm Julie, and in order to talk about the main six ages, let's first analyze some technicalities of the show. In previous generations of My Little Pony, there were baby ponies and child ponies, were just called baby ponies in general. While in Friendship is Magic, they make the difference between babies and children, calling them young ponies and baby ponies. An example of that is Flurry Heart, who is a baby pony, while the Crusaders are young ponies, and the rest of the ponies are just adult ponies, like the well-known main six. And we still have the elderly ponies, like Grandma Smith and Mr. Waddle. So we have 4 stages of a pony's life, and the main six are in a third stage. Leave a like so I know you guys are following me. Oh, and let's not count our princess's age, okay? As they might be immortal. In 2011, Lauren Faust, the creator of the show, said that she thought more about maturity than actual age for the main six. So they would be around 12 to 17 years old. But Faust uses the excuse that horses age differently than humans in order to give the protagonist a certain independence. And that's a good excuse, right? What do you guys think about that? Write down in the comments how old do you think each main six are. And later you can compare it with my list, okay? The information about the most accurate age from each pony is in My Little Pony IDW 2020, which is a special edition of the comics. In this story, the main six are accidentally sent 20 years in the past, and they reunite with their younger selves. And if they went back 20 years in the past, this means that they are at least 25 years old, since we don't know exactly how old were they when they got their marks. But they all knew how to talk, read, and write, which happens by the age of 5 to 7 years old. So let's guess their ages. Applejack and Rarity seem to be the oldest, with a margin around 25 to 27 years old, since both have well-established careers and are the most mature in the group. Applejack is responsible for the farm, which she has run since she was very young, while Rarity has her own boutique and takes care of her business all by herself, which shows a lot of independence. Twilight Sparkle and Fluttershy comes next, with around 23 to 25 years old, taking into consideration that Twilight spent a lot of time studying and Fluttershy is always so calm and mature. In the episode The Cutie Mark Chronicle from season 1, Fluttershy says that she is the oldest in pony camp, and that includes Dash, and she still struggles to fly, so Rainbow Dash should be around 22 to 24 years old, and we can see that she has more impulsive and immature attitude. And lastly, we have Pinkie Pie, that even with her childish behavior, already works in the Cakes Bakery and lives by herself, which puts her around 20 years old. In My Little Pony, characters have different heights, and it's really hard to tell their size exactly, but there are some elements that can help us with that. In real life, the size of actual horses is measured by their withers, which is the highest part of their shoulder, where the neck begins, because the head and the neck can vary a lot from horse to horse. For example, a pony that measures about 4 feet tall by its withers is considered a medium-sized one, and a pony in the real world, whatever its weight, is a horse shorter than 4.8 feet and higher than 2.8 feet tall. Less than that means a miniature horse. And let's tell you that this is the true size of our main six. Now let's see what the fans have theorized about their height. Some people in Reddit showed some evidence that make things a lot easier to theorize, becoming more of a fact. The first theory measures their height from the tip of their hooves to the top of their ears, and is based by the 8-foot caramel stick that Twilight sees in the hearse warming Eve. In this calculation, the kids are about 2.2 feet tall, adult ponies about 3.6 feet tall, and Celestia about 6.2 feet. Celestia is a really big pony if that's accurate. Can you picture a 6-foot tall pony? Leave a like if you can. The second theory uses the scale that Cheese Sandwich is next to Pinkie Pie, and he's about 3 feet tall shoulder height. From that, we can guess the other character's height, like Pinkie Pie, who is about 2.6 feet tall, give it or take. Even so, she is quite small, but let's tell you that she is the second shortest of the main 6. Can you guess who is the shortest? Comment down below and check if you guessed it. Another cool way to compare heights is comparing Octavia with her cello. If it is a common cello for adults, it is about 4 feet tall. This means that she stands right next to the instrument. It's about the same size as her. So let's say that she is 3.9 feet tall, standing. And with her 4 hoofs on the ground, she's about 2.6 feet tall. She would be the size of a Great Dane. So you guys can picture it. Speaking of dogs, some fun ways that the main 6 are the same size as dogs, judging by the way Twilight crosses the portal in Equestria Girls. This theory also matches the idea that they are way smaller than real-life ponies, but still are big enough to be ridden by small children, for example, who never played with their parents like that. I think that's a super valid argument, right? Do you think that they are small like that or the size of an actual pony? To know the true height of the main 6, let's take Pinkie Pie's height for reference. Since we know it from Pinkie Pie that she is 2 feet tall shoulder height, Fluttershy and Applejack are the tallest. Fluttershy is thin and has long legs, which makes her a great model candidate, like we see in the episode Green Isn't Your Color from season 1. Her actual height from head to toes would be around 3 feet tall. Applejack is a little bit over average height, with a strong body due to her hard work. Her total height is 2.9 feet. Twilight is a little shorter than average, but she isn't small, and she has a lean body since she is a bookworm. Her total height is around 2.8 feet. When she becomes a princess, her magic makes her grow so much that she doubles the size of the characters, reaching to an incredible 6 feet tall from horn to hoofs, just like Celestia. So you can say that they are size of actual horses, since other characters are way smaller. And Rarity is almost the same size as Twilight, just a little bit shorter. And she is in good shape because of her healthy lifestyle. Her height is around 2.7 feet, but it's kinda obvious that she would like to be a little bit taller like Fluttershy, because that's the model standard. Pinkie Pie is the second shortest one, with a thicker body because of the sweets she bakes and eats all the time. Her total height can be around 2.6 feet tall. Rainbow Dash is the shortest one. So did you guys guess it? Comment it down below. She is the noisy, short type of girl, just like Pinkie Pie, but she's clever like shorties used to be. Her size is what makes her fly so fast, besides being in a really good shape due to her Wonderbolts training. Her height is about 2.5 feet. But hey, what do you think about the main 6 heights and ages? Do you guys agree with this theory? I like it mostly because I figured the heights and I was impressed by Rainbow Dash being so short. Thank you for watching it and hasta la vista!